So I believe in my hypothesis, I always say hypothesis versus what I read, is that these shafts would shoot the hydrogen beams out towards those stars on certain particular alignments with information, data encoded into the hydrogen. In other words, an update on this breakaway civilization. It was a communications device, long-range communications to other stars. And then it also is a star map. When you look down at Giza from above, you see the Great Pyramid, the other two pyramids, and you see the temples around, and you can actually connect those with lines and then make circles, concentric circles. You'll get the interplanetary map of our solar system. You'll get the sun in the middle, Mercury, Venus, Earth, and you'll even get Mars. And when you take the NASA map of our solar system and you overlay it, it matches down to the millimeter. It even matches to the astronomical unit, which is the distance from the Earth to the sun. That's a measurement unit to count distances in the vastness of space. So how can this be done? Somebody had super advanced foreknowledge. Then the Great Pyramid itself, it's in the center of the Earth, not the center of the Earth in particular being the center like the navel, but it's in the center of landmass of the Earth. Now, in order to do that, you have to have a satellite, but not any kind of satellite. If we were going to duplicate that today, we would have to have a polar orbiting satellite. It would have to orbit the planet this way, and as the planet spins on its axis, it would take swaths of data. It would calculate the total amount of mass and pinpoint this is the center of landmass. The next thing is the height of the Great Pyramid is the average height of all the peaks on the planet Earth. So again, you need a polar orbiting satellite, and you have to scan every single peak and mountain that exists on the planet. Then you got to do some simple mathematics to divide it all and come up with the average height and say, okay, that's the height we want to build it to. This whole thing was left behind as a gigantic time capsule for us to unwind and be like, holy crap, these people were amazing. You know, I mean, they had everything calculated and built into this for the time when you and I come to figure it out. And Thoth in the Emerald Tablet says, builded I the Great Pyramid patterned after Earth's force, so that it too might remain through the ages. This is Hermes Trismegistus, 3 times born. Hermes and Thoth are the same exact person. You find that they have many names in different time periods. But he says he built the Great Pyramid and the Sphinx, claims that he's the master architect and the bringer of thought and the bringer of alchemy and chemistry, which is why that place was called Kemet. Chemistry and alchemy come out of there. And he went around the world duplicating that. He goes to Mesoamerica, which is now South America, and he builds Teotihuacan in Mexico, right? That pyramid there has the same exact base as the Great Pyramid. Okay, that's the blueprint. Exactly 50% the height as the Great Pyramid, built on top of an aquifer, all 6 pyramids both aligned with Orion. So you see again, the master architect at his work.